All right, everybody, welcome back. So on today's episode, we're going to be doing a little bit of maintenance hack that I like to do at all times. Now, this GT2 RS is owned by a family of friends of ours, Nigel, Harry, Mandy. Now, I know that currently they're very busy, so I thought, look, I'll sort you out, I'll give you a maintenance wash, I can do a bit of product testing. And on this one, I opened up the fuel filler cap, and again, it is not obviously full of mold and grease like a 100,000 mile example would be. Of course, this is a GT2 RS, it'll never see 100,000 miles. However, it's still a little bit dirty, and this is right up my street of doing preventative maintenance. Now, through the years, and what I like to do on all my personal cars, and my fuel filler cap is even better than the paint. Now, when you're washing the car, so I've done the wheels already, I'm about to go into the pre-rinse, but before I do that, I thought, right, I will just quickly sort out the fuel filler cap. Now, all you need is, I prefer still the softer variant of the brush. So this is our tri-grip brush and our citrus pre-wash. Now, the good thing about our citrus product is it's got anti-molding capability. So a fuel filler cap gets wet, usually people just leave it. They actually don't think about it when they dry the car off. So you get a lot of stagnant water year after year. You've got a little bit of overspill of fuel. Now, eventually, those conditions, especially in the more humid, warmer climates like we have now, that leads to moss, potentially mold, and you don't want that. So we're gonna treat that, and I'm gonna show you a little hack that I'm currently working on. It's a little bit of a development product, and I'm going to bring you in closer and show you. Now, as you can see, it's a little bit grimy, but it's not the typical, mold-ridden thing that you will see. So here's our citrus pre-wash. Here's our tri-grip brush, which I prefer the softer variant, like I've said. And I'm working on a new thing. So this is a collection of one of my new hygienic swabs, which can be used on a specific part here, but these are not really necessary, but in this case they are beautiful. Now, what I like to do, see, I'm going to overspray anything and everything because I'm going to give it a pre-rinse. Now, while the citrus is working, what I like to do is I'm going to take my detail brush, and literally what you want to do is you want to give it that really good agitation. Now, a lot of people like to opt for the boar's hair brush. Now, you can do that if it's literally 100 miles without a clean. But however, the way I like to do it, I like the product to do the talking rather than the pure manual scrubbing power. So look, I'm not at any point scrubbing anything like super hard. I'm just moving the cleaner around. So a few of the tighter areas, I'm going to get in, I'm going to get inside there and just make sure. This is what I like to call preventative maintenance. Now, I'm in there, and then I'll get the thinner bit and just really make sure there's no blockage. Just one final pass. Now, my little tip for you is what I like to do if this was my car. Again, I do this kind of all in one step. This is a dedicated version where there's no unadulterated kind of products mixing together. As I said, I oversprayed. I wasn't really worried. This can be used on paint anyway. So I actually went in without worrying about, dwell times or anything like that. But on my car, so if you've got a car that you wash weekly and you know how it reacts, what I would recommend is you pre-treat exactly the same style as I've just done. Leave the fuel cap open and then just over foam the entire vehicle. And while the foam is dwelling, just come in, detailing brush, one of these once they get released. It's completely up to you, but this again will do the trick 100% unless you've got the actual plug hole kind of stuck. Agitate it, and when you rinse the whole car off, you rinse the fuel cap off as well. And you're done. So rather than seeing these disgusting videos of how to clean a fuel cap and there's about 47 inches of mold on there, you should never get to that stage. This is preventative maintenance. Hopefully, again, I've showed you how simple it is. It's literally 4 seconds job. And you can keep the car parts which you don't see. So you'll never see this unless you obviously fill up. But who wants to fill up and have grease and all these things kind of on your hands? I like to fill my car up when it's super clean. You open it up, this is just as clean as the exterior of the paint. I hope this has helped, and again, another top tip video, and yeah, I hope you get to put it to use, and I hope it elevates your overall car ownership as best as it can. Thank you.